Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and donate with a super sticker. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
And welcome to the star-studded spectacle that is the Brash and the Brazen, where we raise the bar at all-time new levels and heights to the delight of my viewers, my fans, and subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, right at the top of the video, you heard my intro. Like, comment, subscribe, become a channel member today. Send a super thanks donation to help support my channel. Click the link below this video. Viewers, fans, and subscribers, right at the top of the show. WWE is set to sign European standouts by September. And now we are receiving word with WWE looking into European superstars, European characters. It would appear as if the WWE is looking at bringing back a huge title. A title we have not seen in some time. A title that was retired by the company. And I want your thoughts, your feelings, your comments on this. Do you think that the WWE should resurrect? Should the WWE bring back the WWE European Championship? But it would be only for the European wrestlers, because there's going to be a lot of standouts. There's going to be a lot of breakthroughs. So do you want to see the return of the WWE European title? A title that we have not seen since, 2004, 2005, maybe even before that. But the European title is a good little title to just say, well, hey, I'm a champion. I earned this. And as we all know, the late, great British Bulldog competed with the late, great Owen Hart in the finals to determine a European champion. Do you think that would be a good thing or a bad thing? Also, the WWE may bring in Jeremy Borash for a key role in the AAA acquisition from the World Wrestling Entertainment. Do you think that would be a good idea or a bad idea? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, you're receiving word right now that WWE actually has no long-term plans for Roxanne Perez and Julia teaming up. Now, as it concerns them as singles competitors, the WWE does indeed have a plan singular for Roxanne Perez and Julia. And what do you think about the main roster call-up of one Julia and Roxanne Perez? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Also, Triller drops AEW Double or Nothing from the U.S. streaming. So a major loss right at the top of the show for AEW. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, guys. It's so important to become a channel member today. Also, the AEW All Out 2025 date, location, and venue has finally been leaked and revealed online. Go check that out right now, because I don't want to spoil that for anybody that might want to buy tickets and go to that very event. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we're hearing a lot of rumors and speculation about the future of one Damian Priest. Also, future update. Well, no, we're going to give an update right now as it concerns the future of a monumental girl, a woman, a female who put it all on the line last night, Zoe Stark. Damian Priest's injury status is unclear, but WWE stars are respecting his grit. However, it's going to be brains over grit, because there comes a point where, all right, too many concussions, too many injuries. If the brain's contorted, if you're not, in the right frame of mind, if your health isn't there, we are now receiving word, according to the dirt sheets and the websites and the newsletters, that there is fear of not one, not two, but three WWE stars that may have to be released, pink-slipped, or at least benched or let go from the WWE due to the uncertainty of their injury and the uncertainty if they will ever step foot in a WWE ring ever again and being injury-prone. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to name those three superstars right now, because according to rumors and speculation and certain sources in the know, we are receiving word that Damian Priest. We're also receiving word that, because I said there was three of them, Damian Priest, Zoe Stark, and third, but certainly last but not least on this list, Kevin Owens. There is fear. Again, this is not confirmed. Fear that these three stars may never be in the shape well, they'll be in the shape, but, as it concerns their mind, their body, their soul, they may never be able to step foot in a WWE ring ever again, or they may never be the same ever again, or they may not be what you remember them by. Just like the WWE had to release Dakota Kai because of all the injuries and that injury bug, and she kept getting injured and then re-injured. And the WWE really can't take that chance. The WWE really can't take that opportunity at this stage of the game. So your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, and are we going to lose? Is the WWE really set to lose Damian Priest and Kevin Owens and Zoe Stark? Because, again, their future remains uncertain. And if the WWE has to cut the fat, if the WWE has to trim the fat and develop and redevelop and re-sign other wrestlers, because the WWE are going to be signing a lot of young wrestlers over the next several weeks, and that could be very vital to the WWE. Remember, guys, this show runs on your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback, because it simply is all about you. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, AEW Collision viewership for May 17 sees an increase. But listen to this one. Despite the abrupt end to the broadcast. And everyone was wondering what was going to be the rating, what was going to be the viewership, seeing that it got cut off by The Rock's movie. Well, the increase can be nothing but a positive for AEW, despite that the rating did increase and it did go up. So, and there's still a lot of talk about this AEW Collision and what went down and what happened and why it went down and just exactly what was behind that. But, ladies and gentlemen, a former WWE champion has been brought to tears. The great one, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, the final boss. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, The Rock brought to tears by a heartfelt birthday gift honoring his father. WWE commitments keep Julia from Margie Gold return. Also, there is support. There is actually support for Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné, for charging fans $99.99 to text her. So if you want to speak to her, if you want to talk to her, you have to charge $99.99 to text her on, well, I guess an everyday basis. Will Ospreay said that he would be a Paul Heyman guy if the opportunity was right. Well, of course he would be. And Will Ospreay is the same guy that said AEW smokes WWE any day, twice on Sunday. On a worse day, Will Ospreay said that our talent in AEW, we smoke, we obliterate the WWE. Do you feel that to be the right course of action? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Lyra, the current reigning WWE Women's IC Champion, Lyra explains the meaning behind her name and why fans just called her Bird Lady. Tyrese Hillburn says he had no idea that Jalen Brunson was in the WWE segment until the very last minute. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word at this time, at this hour, that NXT Europe might finally become a reality in NXT this year as well. Shawn Michaels admits that it is tough to book NXT Women's Division with so much talent being stacked up. Shawn Michaels addresses WWE and TNA storyline challenges amid their ongoing partnership. What is that partnership going to look like in the next several months to the next few years? Candice LeRae's current WWE status amidst her prolonged TV absence. Have you noticed the disappearance of one Candice LeRae? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Shawn Michaels is crediting Booker T's passion for elevating NXT talent. Alberto Del Rio's current AAA status after WWE acquisition revealed according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we're also receiving word at this hour. Nia Jax received stitches after a blood injury on SmackDown. The NXT preview has leaked online, and we got more. Apparently, we got more, guys. Finn Balor clarifies Roxy and Perez's status in the Judgment Day during the May 19th episode of Monday Night Raw. WWE fans rejoice as Kairi Sane's private prince, her pirate princess gimmick returned. The first trailer, the teaser, dropped for Sabu documentary produced by Rob Van Dam. Electra Lopez is set for a House of Glory debut. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. This is Sean View, where we come through and the lights are on bright. If it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. We challenge you to give your comments, your opinions, your interactions, because this show runs off the backs. You guys are the heartbeat. You guys are the lifeline of Sean's View Entertainment all the damn time. Subscribe.